So today we'll see about why waveform chart is used in LabVIEW. So there are different display indicators used in LabVIEW, and one of the indicator which is used in LabVIEW we call it as waveform chart, because even we use different other graphical tools also. Among them, graph chart, waveform chart is also one of the tools which we will be using. It is available in the front panel palette. In waveforms, you'll get waveform chart. And why a waveform chart is used means a waveform chart is used to display data continuously as it is acquired, making it deal for real-time monitoring applications. That means there are two ways of displaying the data. Instantaneously, as the data is produced, we can display the data, or once we finally get the complete output, displaying the data. So if instantaneous data has to be displayed, then we'll be using the waveform chart, and it is used mostly in real-time display, and it maintains the history. Dynamic signals we can see inside the loops. We can use it in the loops. Inside the loop itself we can use. Suppose if we are using for loop or while loop, we can use inside the for loop itself, because instantaneous, as the data is out, it will display the data. In that way we can use. And if it is a waveform graph, okay, there is a difference between waveform chart and waveform graph. Waveform graph doesn't display the instantaneous data. Once if the complete output is available, then only it is used to display the data. And there is a buffer for waveform chart, but there is no buffer for waveform graph. Waveform chart is used for continuous monitoring, and graph is used for static data analysis. So if you see a small example of waveform graph, we can see here one example I have taken here, where we convert the temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius in the output form. So we can see where the waveforms are available, these indicators. So in the front panel, if you go to the front panel palette, under the graph, if you see, we have waveform chart and waveform graph. If it is a waveform chart, it is used for instantaneous values. If it is a waveform graph, it is used for complete set of values. Once the output completely is generated, waveform chart can be used inside the loop, but waveform graph cannot be used inside the loop. It has to be used outside the loop only. So if I run the program here now, so let us use continuously running, and let us change the values here. So as we change the values, even the output also will be changed in the graph. We can see that instantaneously it is being changed. Instantaneously the value is being changed like this. So this is the purpose of the waveform graph in the LabVIEW. Thank you.